Let me give you a quick story real quick of one of my students. I have hundreds of students, but I'm gonna give you one here really quick to help you answer, to add into exactly what you're talking about. So in December of 2019, this was like 2-3 months before COVID hit, he started work with me. I started coaching him one-on-one to invest in real estate. He's analyzing properties and he's getting nervous and everything. And he brings a property to me and says, "Hey, Dustin, what do you think about this property? It's a duplex. It looks great." I'm looking at the numbers. I'm like, "You know what, Benjamin, this is a really good property." He's like, "Man, I don't know." I said, "Benjamin, it's a good property. I would buy it." "Well, man, I don't know." I said, "Benjamin, if you don't buy it, give it to me. I'm going to buy it." And he goes, "Whoa, maybe I should think." So that catapulted him. He's like, "Dustin would buy it. I'm going to buy it." Like, he really wants to buy it. So I'm going to go ahead and buy it. So he and his wife bought that first property, that first duplex. Remember, this was December of 2019. And in 18 months, all through COVID and everything, he's amassed 22 total units, 11 duplexes. Now he's making $6,000 to $7,000 a month in passive income, all from that one statement that obviously all the coaching and everything, but that one statement got them over that hurdle to say, "Hey, if you're not going to buy it, Benjamin, I'm buying it. Give it to me." And then he did it. So yes, if you get a good coach, somebody that you can talk to that actually has been there before, that does it, I'm going to save you so much more time, so much money. In fact, what I love to do, I love negotiating with my students. So they say, "If you're going to negotiate, tell me so I can help you negotiate." I'm a third party. I love negotiating too. I'll help you to understand how to get that price down. I've saved my students literally $30,000 and $40,000 off buying a house because we negotiated right. Long story short, I love helping people out.
And it is key. Like, negotiating is obviously super important because you may really make the money when you buy it, as they say, right? And it's based off your soft cash flow. One thing I wanted to touch on too, and how important was, you talked about when you started buying the rentals 2006. Of course, we hit the financial crisis, 2008-9. Prices plummeted, right? And really fell, but rents didn't. Rent stayed stable. So you were still able, and it was based off a cash flow number, off an interest rate of a mortgage that you had. So you knew you were going to be in good shape with that, as long as the tenant didn't lose their job or have any issues there. But even if they did, you replace them and you bring a new tenant in. So we're not saying this is recession proof and everything, but it is the safest model in real estate as well, because it's based off cash flow with fixed long-term financing.
You're 100% right, Mike. Most of my expenses are literally fixed. Your taxes go up like 0.5%, 2% maybe, just a fraction. Your mortgage stays the same. Your insurance may go up just a little bit, usually,
not much.
Year by year. It's not much. But here's the great thing. So a lot of people ask me, "Hey, Dustin, is this potentially going to be another market crash?" I'm like, "Well, I don't know. I mean, it's been going up quite a bit for the last 12 years, which normally every cycle is 8 to 9 years. So who knows? There could be a correction. But here's the great thing. Well, great thing for us as investors. It's sad if there is a correction. In 2006, we were looking at all these people buying homes, and it was good. It seemed like it was good. People were buying homes, but people said, "Oh man, there was a crash. There's all these foreclosures and everything. You know, rents are going to go down." I said, "Well, let's think about that. Will rents go down if there are a lot of foreclosures? Let's say lots and lots of foreclosures. What happens to those people? Do they just live in their car? Most likely they got families. No, they're going to live somewhere. So what they do is they become renters. So supply and demand. I go buy that house that they can't afford or that the bank took back. I buy that house, not saying to rent it out to them, but I rent it to somebody else that is literally in the same position. So the pool of renters goes skyrocketing high.
It does.
The amount of rentals are low, so I gobble them up and I provide them for good housing for them for rent. So rents eventually go up. In fact, like right now, the house is bought in 2006. They have literally doubled in rent amount. It's just absolutely amazing.
It's astounding. It really is astounding how much rent has gone up over the past, say, 3, 4, 5 years. And it's going to potentially continue here a little bit. It's largely been affected by the pricing of the houses and super low interest rates, right?